What is up, Juventus fans? Welcome back to the channel. Today, the first day post the very first preseason match of the season, preseason, whatever you want to call it, I guess. Today, we got a few informations of different pieces to run down about the Juventus transfer market. If you stick with us now, we'll fill you in. Ciao ragazzi, welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone. My name is Justin Sofro. Today is Sunday, July 25th, 2021. And before we do anything, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and also hit that bell to stay updated with all the latest videos regarding Juventus that we will be covering for you. Appreciate you being here today. Let's just go ahead and get into it. The very first news story that we have of the day revolves around Locatelli and the situation with him. First off, we have... There are quotes from Romeo Agresti. He is saying that Juventus and Sassuolo in these hours will plan the third round for Locatelli, a possible meeting between Wednesday and Thursday. And then he also says, Locatelli told Sassuolo that he wants to play for Juventus. Despite concrete interest from Arsenal, he wants to stay in Italy. So there's our latest bit of information that we have. Again, just reaffirming that he wants to stay and he wants to play for Juventus, wants to stay in Italy, doesn't want to go to Arsenal. He definitely doesn't want to go to Arsenal. So yeah, looks like now, hopefully, the main thing that we're talking about is like, can the Locatelli deal be done this week? We sure hope so. This will be their third round of, offers, I guess, with Sassuolo and getting this done. But it appears, hopefully, well, unfortunately, maybe for some, but like the latest or the soonest we will have an update will seem to be Wednesday or Thursday regarding the Locatelli matter. Hopefully they can get it done this week. It'd be nice to have it wrapped up, I'm trying to think of today. Yeah, I guess before August 1st would be nice. We'll see what happens there. Keep an eye on that. And then we have Giovanni Albanese who's talking about Federico Chiesa, saying that Federico Chiesa is not for sale. The chances of Juventus deciding to open up to a transfer in this Mercato window are zero, which is good to hear. I think it's also just pretty plain and clear. Like, why would anyone? That would be one of the dumbest decisions Juventus could make. Yeah, you can make a good amount of money off of him, but honestly, you make 40 mil off the top, I guess, if you're paying 60. Currently, I don't know. A lot of places are offering about 100 mil. I don't know. I just think overall, at least my point of view, I don't know why I said I don't know. A lot of people probably have the same point of view that I have when it comes to Federico Chiesa, that he could be the future of Juventus. He could be the next, I'm not saying Del Piero, but whatever, but like that local Italian who will be, he'll be in that group of like the Buffon or whatever if he stays for the long haul. Chiellini, whatever, the beloved Italian players. I mean, the main thing I love about him, obviously, is just his hustle. Never quits, never stops, just keeps going. Love this kid. Okay, next topic we have is the situation with Dybala. That is, Pavel Nedved spoke with Sky Italia following the preseason match and basically said, we are on schedule for Dybala's new contract. Ken Rubini is in contact with his agent, who will arrive in Turin in the next few days. Again, nothing really new that we really have to go from there, but it's just to say we're still going on with this. Dybala will be renewed more than likely within the next week. I think the last I heard was basically his agent was in town, but I think he has to quarantine, so I think it'll be by Thursday will be the first time that they'll be able to meet with Juventus. So that's what we have to go off of. And then Pavel Nedved also spoke about Chiellini and the situation there. And, we talked a little bit yesterday about, supposedly his agent said that nobody at Juventus has spoken with him yet. But the way they said Chiellini is on holiday and we spoke to each other. We'll give him time to recover and then we'll talk calmly. So I think he just wants to keep it clean, not be bothering anybody with this. And just like Chiellini, when he gets back from celebrating winning the Euro and all that, and from, relaxing finally, then they can come back and talk about it. So I respect that. I think that'll be good. I think, more than likely, I think they're just comfortable with Chiellini and wants to stay at Juventus. He's not going to go play for anywhere else in Italy. He said that before. If anywhere, he'd probably go to MLS, but I think he's just going to be comfortably stay at Juventus and play for Max Allegri, at least this next year. And then we've got Tudo Sport with one report saying that fans will be back in the stadium. The rule passed that will allow reopening the stadium at 50% only for Juventus because it's still obligated to respect the distance of 1 meter between one seat and the other. All the other Serie A stadiums will be able to use a maximum of 33% of the capacity. So kind of a small little, I guess a home, why am I blanking on the word I'm trying to use? Of course, that's what it is today. Sorry, I'm very tired. It's earlier than I usually do these because we have a long day ahead of me. Anyway, it's a bit of a home advantage. Yeah, the home field advantage, even more so for Juventus than other places will have, because they'll have about a 17% more capacity crowd than other places will. So that'll be exciting just to see that, and just actually see more Juventus fans in the stadium, at least 50% starting out. That'll be fun. And so I'll be just excited. If you're actually there locally and you plan to go to any matches, let me know. That'd be just cool to just see what that experience is like, being back in the stadium for the first time since you've been able to. And then I wanted to talk a little bit, just real quick before we wrap this up, about the preseason match against Cesena. Honestly, I'll just say this. When it comes to me, I don't take a lot out of preseason matches, mainly I don't take a lot out of preseason games in any sport, honestly. I don't think there's a lot you can really take from it, just because a lot of the times you're playing you're getting such inferior competition. But I think that overall, I don't know what that was. Something got me. Anyway, overall, I just there are a few points that I want to touch on. I had written down, so let me read through those right now. Number one, I would just say that Matthias Sol or Sule, or however, let me know how to say that one again. Didn't see a pronunciation when I watched it. It was all in actually, I think I had it on mute, so that's my fault. But anyway, Matthias Sole, definitely the Argentinian. I believe he's Argentinian, right? A lot of people feel like he's following in the steps of like the next Dybala or whatever you want to call it. He's got a good touch. He's definitely got a nice touch on the ball. Scored that first goal when the first few minutes or so. Was it 14 minutes? I can't remember the exact time when he scored. But he's an 18-year-old. He looked pretty good going forward. I'm excited to see how he develops for sure. Let's see. One of the disappointing issues from the match for me were just I guess it was the disciplinary stopping, and I'm not blaming this on Allegri. I'm saying it's on the young guys, not Allegri. So I'll give Allegri credit for doing this. But keeping Fagioli, Frabotta, and Di Pardo out. I think a lot of people were looking forward to watching Fagioli, so kind of disappointed to see that he didn't make it through. Let's see. And then, of course, Dybala didn't play. I had that marked down. We got to see Rugani as the captain. So that was something for me. That was it. Rugani and Chiellini back together. That was another, not the most exciting thing I've ever seen. Let's see. Weston McKennie's goal was good. I enjoyed that. What else do we have that really, and then the one thing I can take away from it too is Felix Correa. I know he's a player that gets a lot of hype from a lot of fans. They really want to see him play, maybe be pulled up. I enjoy that he really, really brings it when it comes to the speed, especially out there. He's flying up and down the field, left and right, or everywhere he's going. Obviously, though, if you watch him, you can see that he has a lot to develop when it comes to technical ability and stuff like that. So he's still got a lot of work to go there. But overall, I enjoyed watching his pace of play for the most part. And let's see, anything else that I really wanted to talk about? That's been the most. Honestly, like I said, it was kind of, a little bit disappointing just because the amount of players that weren't playing that are actually going to be consequential to the overall team going forward. But it was still fun to watch Juventus play. Oh, I guess the last bit was just seeing the new away kit in action. Looked pretty good. Like I said, besides the 4XE, it looks pretty good. So enjoyed seeing that. Enjoyed seeing what they'll look like for the upcoming season going forward. But anyway, that's all the real news I have for you today. Make sure you check in with us tomorrow as we give you a rundown of all things Juventus. Make sure you follow Bianconeri Zone at Bianconeri Zone. Follow on Twitter and Instagram, and follow me at Bianconeri or at Bianconeri Zone, at Justin Sofro on Twitter. Also, make sure you like and subscribe. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon to stay notified for all things Juventus and Bianconeri Zone. Forza Juve, Forza Bianconeri.